So you might have seen this new Rooster Zero Pro Finish laser traveller, and now we're going to show you how you can put your own I-splice into it. You don't actually have to, because we can do it for you at Rooster, but it saves you a little bit of money, and it's good fun. So about 5 or 6 inches down the line from one end, just find a small gap in the very fine outer Dynema core. Takes a little bit of time to work it. I started off with my Rooster Easy Splice fid first, because that's got a very fine entry, and then I've turned into a larger push fid just to try and open up that small gap. And with effort and patience, you can get the inner core out of the rope without damaging the outer core. Here it comes. I'm going to pull back the outer core slightly further. And now I'm going to make myself a bowline. Not a bowline, Steve. No, just a simple loop. In fact, not even a Brummel hitch. Just a simple tuck loop. So I'm using a smaller push fid, a 3mm push fid, feeding it down the centre of the inner core, which is relatively easy. Tuck the tail into the end of the splicing needle and find the exit. There she is, she's out, and I've nearly lost my loop, but you can just pull it back a bit, and now I should really have a good go at trying to taper the end of this rope, this inner rope, just to make it a super neat splice. So I've chopped a little bit out, and I'm going to take a little bit off the tail as well. Right, let's make my loop again, because I'm going to need it for my for the end of my laser traveller. That's a nice tapered splice there, but to make it really nice, we're going to take the outer core and put it through the centre of the I-splice. A simple tuck, this one. So whilst you've got no tension in the outer core, because you haven't pulled the double thickness of inner core through, let's just push my little pull fid through the outer core and pull the jacket back through, at least now while we can. This can be a little tricky, so I've just decided to take a few of the outer fibres off, just to make it thinner. There we go. I'm using the thinnest of the fid attachments to the Rooster Easy Splice pull fid, because I find it works, gives more room for pulling the rope through, and it's strong enough. Eventually you do break them, but we do the replacements. I think I'm just making sure that the orientation of this is right, so it looks really neat. There you go. The outer braid is now tucked back in through the eye splice. Now I've got to try and pull the center core back through. Now you'll see me doing it on the video with my gloved hand, and I gave in just trying to use my gloved hand. I actually put the tail around my foot on the floor and really pulled with all my might on the outer braid, and that's taken the loop back in. And now it's going to tension the outer braid, that little tuck. I want to make it really tight, so I'm using the fid, something to pull against the loop. That's cool. Now, depending how daring you are, you can cut this very close. If you cut it close enough without damaging the outer fibres, you can sometimes massage it back into the rope and it just disappears. So here we go. Massage it back into the rope, and amazing, it's invisible. How did you do that? It's gone. And last job is now to try and milk back any excess outer jacket that I might have pulled up to try and get it in place. I'm now going to milk it back again to make sure the rope is firm and round. And this is the other end. I'm just going to take off the excess. I'm getting a bit messy now, eager to finish. Just going to blow off the end, and there's my finished splice. You can hardly see where it was there.